find some type of room at the inn, you have a few options to you. Whether you want to camp out in the woods, if you want to go back to Willow's home, it's completely up to you guys. So, decision time for the party.
Unrelated point of order. Did we get Ranger Homeboy's name? The surviving one, not Varian.
Did I mention? I think I only mentioned it once. Um,
Yeah, I think we did get the name.
did you write it down?
I'm looking through my notes right now.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I grabbed it from a random list of names.
His name is now Tim.
No.
His name is Bob. No,
Right.
I think
No,
it started with an I.
I only have Farion. I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it's
his.
not one of the names I jotted down.
So I'm going to retcon that into another random name because I think this might have been it, but I'm not sure. Illithin.
Sounds about right.
Illithin.
Illithin. Adding that to the list.
Ilithin.
Thank you.
Coming up, by the way, just over the table. That was so fun to do preparing as a DM.
Yeah.
Just a list of Tolkien-ish names. So fun. Anyway.
So I think right now Bagomir is just sort of shell shocked at new person dying, but he gave me really cool sword. What do?
That is correct. He did
Yeah.
give you his blade, which, as you found out, was marked with ancient, like, Rohan, like, runes on the hilt of the blade.
We're all standing there together, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn and like face everyone and just say, I have some food as well as a place for everyone to lay their heads. Um, may not be much, but it's good and cozy if everyone would like to go back to my home.
Well, Father did speak very highly of a hobbit feast once, so who am I to say no?
I mean, after the day we've had, I could fancy myself a hobbit feast.
Well, don't know about the whole feast, but definitely a good solid meal.
Bagomir is just enthusiastically nodding.
At that, I'll say Alatar, kind of looking at all four of you, just kind of nods. I have a few questions that need answering. I will see you in the morning.
We will reconvene at First Light.
Yeah, he's not off the hook that easy. I got questions too.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to? Are you trying to engage with him before he leaves?
I mean, I'll say that out loud, and I mean, if he happened to pick it up,
I would say it's time for the dice to make some decisions.
Let's
huh?
go! First roll of the night, baby.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Are we loving it?
Don't know yet.
I would say that's a definite no. He is in his thought. A little oblivious, those wizards.
That bad, huh?
At least in this moment, yes.
He's trying to figure out a way how to outdo Gandalf's dragon fireworks.
Right. Best he could do was just, fix things with fire.
Never seen a house be unburned by fire.
Right?
So I assume we're on the travels back.
Yeah, I mean you're in Bree, Willow. You know your way to your home. Like you know this town very well.
Oh yeah.
know this
And
town like
wave.
the back of your hand.
Yeah, this is no rolls required for you to find your way. I'll say that as you guys, it is nighttime. As you guys kind of make your way into the street, you do note that there is a concerted effort by the people of Bree to um, try to tidy up after the goblin attack. You see people trying to reassemble carts that had bales and supplies on them. Um, Many of the kiosks and tables that were set up previously are trying to be righted. Not loaded with food again because it's nighttime, but just there's an effort to try to recover the celebratory decorum of the day. Um, Kind of makes you believe that they might resume festivities tomorrow.
Hmm. Before leaving completely, Willow's gonna try and look for the kiosk that had baked goods
Yes.
and see if they possibly have like a pastry she's looking for, or at least a pastry or two.
Looking for pastries, are we? Um, yeah, I like this. I feel like it would be Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I'm gonna say that you found one of the kiosks that were set up that had pastries earlier in the day, and they're kind of like closing up shop for the night.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to make a persuasion roll to see if it's like kind of like that. Hey, the con's closing, but you're trying to get one last action figure before
Yep.
they
Yep.
close their shop
Right.
up.
So yeah, she's gonna run up with all her might, and would she recognize who they are?
um, This is I would say no. This looks to be a farmer and his wife of human farmer and his wife. Uh doesn't seem to be anybody particularly that you know. They're not from Bree.
All right.
But you can engage with them if you wish.
So she's going to run up. Wait, wait! Before you close, and hopefully she gets there in time. And she's out of breath, and she's like looking around. Please tell me you have another one of the It's a strawberry cake. Do you have one left?
A strawberry cake. Let me take a look. Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Okay. So that persuasion is going to get me. What are we doing here? 14.
14. Yeah, that'll do it. You see as the farmer's face he kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Definitely a worry warned face, hard lines, but you see as like a small smile creeps over his lips, and he just kind of nods. Seems like for whatever reason.
Audio cut out.
Ironically enough, we're in the middle of a Twitch ad.
Ah,
Nice.
Not used to this yet.
Can we? Can we do it kind of like the old school Transformers, and it can just be Lord of the Rings will be back after these messages.
If it gave me a notification telling me it was about to do an ad, then yes, we could.
Ha.
Get us a Full Metal Alchemist
So do I have
bumper.
to wait for
Right.
the ad?
Yes.
No, you should be okay.
Okay. All I was gonna say was is his demeanor softens, and it looks like he does have, in fact, one strawberry cake that has remained unsullied by the attack. And
Oh,
you do see like the icing on one side is smushed a little bit, but it has been saved. Um, yeah, it seems like I've got one left here.
well, thank you. And how much do I owe you?
Um, I'll say for this, let's do a little bit of a rolly off. Let's do a persuasion. This is gonna be a little haggle.
Okay.
Oof. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
You said persuasion.
Yeah.
Said
Alrighty.
if she can't beat it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be another 14 from me.
Well, that beats an 11. So, he looks at you and he goes, "You were one of the group that helped fight off the goblin attack earlier.
My arrows did find their mark.
We appreciate what you done. Here you go, lass." And he just hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And she's going to like give a small like bow slash curtsy all at once.
You see as he just kind of tips his like straw hat.
And she's gonna run back over to you guys. And question, how big is this particular cake?
Kind of like I'd say uh a small size like strawberry shortcake.
Okay.
Meh.
Um
Not like meh, but like meh.
But for her, it's man.
right.
well I can't use a company's name that I think, like it is nothing but Shire cakes size.
There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's perfect. It's perfect.
That needs to be a brand. All right. Ooh.
It was perfect as she trots back over to
That
the
is a
game.
Next thing you know,
measure.
next thing you know, we're gonna stop by Hobbit Hole Depot to pick up some building supplies.
Right.
Don't you tempt me.
No, it is nothing but Shire cakes size.
That's where you get the best circular doors.
So,
God, I love this show.
roughly 2 to 3 servings. I'll say that.
Nice. But with that,
One
she's
hobbit serving.
right, one hobbit is gonna join back with everyone
Okay.
and continue leading them to her home.
All right.
So
As you
sorry.
guys make your way through the city, not too much in the way of foot traffic, and you do note as it is just now starting to rain. You note the hobbit that was the announcer for all the events kind of regards all of you as you walk by, and he kind of removes his hat, puts it back on. You do see roughly about 6 foot a male human with long brown hair and a beard. And as the rain is kind of pouring down on this one, you see as he just kind of regards all 4 of you and takes a bite out of a carrot and walks across the street in front of you.
I
Noted.
don't know what to do with that information. That felt very aggressive.
I mean, he tipped his hat,
Certain.
so
Certainly likes his root vegetables.
So as they're kind of walking along and the rain started, Bagomir's pulled his head up and he's like, "So, Mr. Bowen,
yes,
how does
sir.
dwarf come to learn orcish?"
Well, it's a it's a complicated endeavor, I can tell you that much, because not a lot of people back home are itching to learn it.
Yeah, I can't say my few here are either.
But Mother suggested that I learn another language in case I ever went on one of these wild adventures that Father always told stories of. And so, like I said before, to know one's enemy uh, is knowing's half of a battle. And so I learned as much about orcs and those strange goblin-like creatures as I could, including their language.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm.
If there's nothing else.
Not until we arrive at the home.
Okay. Nothing of note happens on your track there. It's Bree, for the moment, seems to be fairly safe for now.
Is, sorry, I did have a question that I just now recalled. Is there like increased guard activity?
Um, a little more so than what you had seen in the past few days. Yes.
Okay, okay.
You do note where usually there's just usually one or two watchmen at the main gate. You do see a group of about 3 or 4. Um, uh, Bree, for the most part, I mean, it's it's not Minas Tirith. It doesn't need doesn't need nor does it have a complete, garrison. But
Mhm.
you do see a few more, it appears, have volunteered to hold positions of at least temporary guardsman duties.
Okay. So they're definitely not pulling the lightning's not going to strike twice mentality here.
No,
Okay,
no.
good.
For these people, this is hot. This is definitely a little more alert and a little more, call to action.
Okay, wonderful.
Um, yeah. Okay. So as you make your way across the city, you make your way back to Willow Bracegirdle's home, recently restored, almost as if it was built a few days ago.
It's quite better than certified refurbished.
Quite better. Property value has gone up here.
Are there hobbits jogging with their dogs?
They're doodles.
Yes. Yes. Yes to all of that.
Whole owners.
They've got like
whole owners associations.
There's a bike rack, but you got to put in a gold coin to
Yep.
rent one.
Yep.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Where did this come from?
Hobbits would have a homeowners association. That hurts my chest.
Bree, there's no way Bree has an HOA.
Bree, no. The Shire, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Shire
Shire
has
probably
an HOA.
does have an HOA.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
In fact, I am willing to bet that Lobelia,
I was about to say that.
Sackville Baggins invented HOAs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And her
Oh.
husband is definitely the leader of the Night Watch.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Old Took invented golf. Lobelia invented HOA.
HOA. Yeah.
And we thought Sauron was the villain.
I accept this. This is canon. Oh my gosh.
So as we're going back and we enter into the home, Willow's going to like gesture to like the lobby portion. Here you go, remove your shoes, your cloaks, you can hang them up. And she's, pointing up because it's high for her, but for you guys, it's probably like below eye level. and whatnot. Make your seat over here in the living area. prop your feet up and everything, and I'll get a fire started.
Bagmir just takes his cloak off. It's wringing wet, and he kind of feels, he makes sure that it's not getting the floor all damp and everything. He just hangs it up. He takes off his boots, and he takes a moment. He's like, "No, I'll take the pauldrons off too." And he takes those off and he hangs them up. And he starts looking around. Is there human-sized furniture in here?
Yeah.
So the amount of her furniture is a rocking chair, what looks to be an equivalent of a couch, or rather like a love seat couch. There's blankets galore. There's a pile of pillows. You're not sure what's under them.
So Bagmir just goes and he pulls a pillow and he just like sits on that because he feels like he's gonna break something in here.
Mm-hmm.
So probably a hobbit love seat is about the size of a normal chair.
Yeah.
That would be
Normal
tight for
recliner.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
would be-
recliner.
It would be tight for Bagamir and Renor. Bowen,
Bowen,
you'd probably be okay.
yeah. Bowen's only a little bit bigger, so
Yeah.
I mean he's big for a dwarf, but he is not a big person.
Yeah.
He will first shed his coat, and it's soaked, so he's just like hangs it, and then he'll place his helmet at the shoulders of the coat as well. Huh. I didn't notice all the photos the last time we were here, and he's gonna basically post up on the we'll call it the couch. Yeah, father. He told me a story about visiting a hobbit once. It's a fun little tale.
Oh, is that right? And she's saying this from the kitchen because she flew into the kitchen after putting her cloak up, but she missed the hook, so it just fell on the floor.
Sounds about right.
And you can hear plates being gathered, rocks, just like kitchen sounds.
Bagmir went and he picked up the cloak and he put it up on the hook for her.
Now, can you remind me, who is it that your father met?
I'm gonna get the last name wrong, but I know for a fact his first name was Bilbo.
Oh, yes.
It
Bilbo
was
Baggins.
Baggins. I was like Haggins, Saggins, Baggins. Yes, had went on a quite the adventure with father. Had him over for a wonderful dinner beforehand.
Quota
I
for one.
remember a story about that. Your father is one of the dwarves that took him away for a while.
Yes.
Okay. See, I know the story because me aunt, she doesn't know you or your father, but likely she would hate you.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Yes. You see, she.
Bagomir's just having a meltdown. He's like brain oozing out of his ears.
Yeah, and as she's like moving plates, she goes, "Oh yes, you see, in his house, very very nice, much better than mine, and bigger. But she loves that particular property, and she wanted to claim it. And with him being gone for so long, she thought she was going to get it. I'm not sure how, but she tried."
Well, no offense to your home, but I hope it was bigger, because according to father, there was at least 6 more dwarves with him, and a large wizard. So the house was very packed.
Yes.
I think this comfortably fits 4 or 5 if our friend in the blue shows back up.
Well, if memory serves, it was 1 hobbit, 12 dwarves, and 1 wizard. Total of 14.
Wow.
It is a lot. By the way, how do you all feel about shepherd's pie?
I'm for it.
I would eat anything right now. I'm starving.
All right. And more
Is it
kitchen.
made of fresh shepherds?
Uh,
I'm not gonna punch him.
sorry?
I'm not gonna punch him, but I want to.
No, just a joke here. Let me help you.
And so she's going back. She's gathering like all of her food, especially the perishable stuff. She's throwing it to a cauldron, making like some soup or whatnot, because she's like, you know what, I'm leaving and it's gonna go bad. So boop. You even see like in her little refrigeration, we can use that word. Some leftover like turkey legs that also get prepared for the meal.
You never told me. How do you get the turkey so big?
Hmm. So there's a farmer off on the edge of the Shire. Farmer Brown. He has some ridiculously large turkeys. And if you go there early in the morning, you can snatch a couple up. He won't notice. Because he's too busy chasing someone else who's on the other side of his property. But the trick is you don't do it often. That's the trick.
Willow, I've got to ask. Do you actually own this house?
Well, Bilbo was a burglar, so wouldn't surprise me if she came upon this home.
Calm
Wow.
down. It's my father's. He built it. And, well, when he was gone, it was left to me. And she goes back to what
Oh.
she's doing.
Bowen elbows Renure. He's pretty good too. Like elbows him right in the wound. he's a pretty good burglar too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just marveling at the fact above the table that the literal rogue character is less of a thief than whatever Willow is.
A hobbit.
Look, we're very hungry creatures, okay?
Ooh. Fair. You're seen
real
and you're valid.
Real quick before we continue this, Bowen, just as a point of order, did you send off your compatriots somewhere? Did you shoo them off?
I have not spoken to them since the battle.
Okay.
You didn't put any runes on the door or anything telling them where to find us?
No. He would have been there with 3 other dwarves, each of them cousins from his mother's side. But no.
So Willow, you live here.
Right?
Renyor, Bowen, what brings you two to Bree? Seeing as we haven't had this conversation in character.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, go on.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I assumed that you would want to take the floor. I was simply here for the celebration. I've made it every year, and I like to see how they, how everybody in Bree can come together for a celebration and what they can come up with. It's not even top 10 of parties I've been to before, but they always seem to do an all right job.
We're going so well, and then it just nosedived at the end.
God, I
there.
forgot how much I hate him.
It's like he sounded so likable, and then nope.
And then he started talking.
So an elf.
And then I'll
Sorry.
turn to Bowen and and now your story, friend. I imagine it will be short.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
um, a handful of dwarves were chosen as ambassadors is a really strong word. More just representatives of the Dwarven Kingdom here at the celebration, and I've been annoying a lot of the council about an opportunity to go on an adventure, prove myself, much like Father did. And so eventually they just got tired of me asking and said, "Fine, you can go to the festival as a representative. Just don't get in any trouble." And then goblins attacked.
I'd like it on the record that I did not need my daddy's permission to come to the festival.
Well, my father is no longer with us. You jerk. He's a kind of a dwarven hero. That's fine. Bowen is just eyeing
Yeah.
Randall just the whole time. He was part of a party that tried to reclaim the mines of Moria, and that's the last anyone saw of him. But came here as a dwarven representation, and I was having a blast until, well, we were all there.
Kind of just going through as he's hearing all this. He's going through the Agamir is going through the herbalism kit that Therian gave them, and he's sort of figuring out that he really doesn't know how to use this, and he's sort of like, "Does anyone else know what this is?"
And take a look. Where are you in relation to Willow, as she may be able to notice you?
Uh, is is your living room an open floor plan?
Yes.
So he's just in the living room, cross-legged on the floor, since there's like no human accommodating furniture. So ableist, by the way. And uh, just he's like going through it, and, like mortar, pestle. Doesn't really know what to do with those.
She walks around the corner and she's like stirring something. It looks like a beverage. Oh, I know exactly what that is. Can make a lot with that. Yeah, let me put this down. She puts
There you
it.
are. You'll get more use out of it than I will.
Um, was there something you were trying to do? Maybe make some medicine for Renoir?
Nah, he'll be fine.
Shame.
Are you sure?
I kind of look at Bowen.
In any case, I'm gonna make you all some tea. So she goes back around, comes back with a tray, and what you see is like a nice little teapot, has cups, everything, some biscuits and toast. Dinner will be ready in just a minute. As she goes back and you hear the kitchen sounds.
Just as a little explanation for the herbalism kit, basically during the fellowship phase, which is basically the downtime phase for you guys, whoever's proficient with the herbalism kit, you can use it to create a number of herbal remedies equal to your proficiency bonus, or twice as much if you have a feature that tells you to do so.
Nice.
Any one of those remedies can be expended to gain advantage on intelligence or a medicine check. It can also be consumed as an action to gain advantage on saving throws against disease and poison for 1 hour.
Nice.
So raise your hand if you have proficiency with an herbalism kit, because I don't.
I do not.
Congratulations, you are now the owner of your own herbalism kit.
Woohoo!
Willow, go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Most definitely will do.
At this point, now with nothing else in his hand, Bagamir's pulled his lute and he's just doing a little tuning and trying to see like what song strikes him, if there's a good song, or maybe he's just doing some like light riffing.
Bagomir, I was wondering if you could help me with something, actually.
Oh yeah, what is it? And he puts the lute down and he walks over. Or pulls over.
So, oh, by the way, dinner is all ready. And she's going to climb a few, like the shelves themselves up until she gets a lyre that is up on one of the bookshelves, hops down. My pa used to play this, but don't know how to care for it and tune it and all that sort of thing. Do you think you could take a look at it?
I could give it a might try. Um, Lore Master, I'm not proficient with the lyre, but are there any similarities between it and the lute where I can maybe reasonably try to help out with this?
It would just be. What are you trying to do? Just to try to tune it and get it ready to play, or are you actually just trying to start fiddling with it?
Tune it and make sure that it's ready to play.
Um. Let me see on the abilities. What I think
And I'd
that
be okay
would
if I
be.
could fudge a performance check out of that, or
It's not really performance. You're trying to. Yeah, but it's probably the only thing that works. All right, I'll give it to you. Performance check. Go ahead.
all right. Let's see if these dice are going back in dice jail. They're trying. They're trying hard here. Math 15.
Good enough. Um,
Right.
Proficient with it, no, but it's kind of like you have some musical knowledge, and you're not unskilled. So it takes you a minute to kind of get the handle for the completely different instrument, but you do start
Mhm.
playing a few decent melodies with it after like a good 5-10 minutes of kind of tuning it, tinkering with it, and then you start playing in earnest.
And while this is happening, as Bagomir has left the room that we were all in, Willow's in the kitchen, wherever they were at. I'm gonna cross over to where Bagomir set his loot down at, and I would like to observe it, give it a grab, and reverence is the best way to put how he's handling this instrument.
Oh,
Um, in admiration, he is very fascinated by the craftsmanship to it. And then he would like to pick a few melodies on it as well, strum a few chords.
okay.
I'm proficient in lute, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me a performance check as well.
let's see. I am not good in performance. Oh, never mind. I'm the greatest ever. 16.
16. That's certainly good enough. Um, especially since you weren't exactly calling a shot. You weren't saying you wanted to play some complicated piece. You gingerly pick up the lute and just start kind of playing with it. And once again, after a few minutes, you all hear now as you have a lyre and lute playing, and it doesn't sound bad. They're actually kind of harmonizing, and you guys kind of find on the one of you starts playing a little higher octave than and the other a little lower octave, and you start really harmonizing with the two. Not even playing a song, just kind of like basic chord progressions.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the most teamwork we've seen from Raynor the entire game.
And as we're, we're picking along, we're doing our thing. Dinner time has to come eventually, so Raynor is gonna, if there were some pillows, near where we were at, he's gonna kind of make almost a throne of sorts. Just make sure it's a very well protected. Set it back down politely, and put it back there. And he's gonna walk back over to where he was kind of holding down the wall with Bowen earlier. He's like, it's a beautiful instrument, actually. And just pretend like nothing happened, and then just stand there.
Or as a guitar guy.
Yeah, wonderful craftsmanship.
Agamir just stops mid strum on the lyre. He's like, Raynor,
Yeah.
I take back half of the nasty things I thought about you.
But not half of them that you've said. See, that's the sweet spot.
We'll get there.
Gosh, I love you guys.
But she did mention that the dinner is ready, and as the
What
liars,
did Willow make?
she made, like I said, there's still some turkey legs that are on the table. You can see like a lot of it's like leftovers or things she threw together. Like there's what looks like a potato salad. There's some soup going on. It's a nice little vegetable soup. Well, actually, there's some beef thrown in there. So a nice little beef stew going on. She has some shepherd's pie. Looks like there's about 3 of them, along with an assortment of vegetables, fresh, steamed. Everything looks great. And she, as she presents everything, she goes, I know it's not much of a feast or anything like that, but it's what I have left, and it'd be a shame for it to go bad as we're about to leave. And she brings out some more tea, and she says, oh, wait, I am going to need a bit of help with the last thing. In that cupboard there is a wee bit of ale.
Oh.
You
see Bowen's eyes. Oh?
Oh, yes, I like to enjoy. And she takes out her cups. They're not full-size cups, okay? They are like kid size, the extra small that you get from McDonald's. It's like I only can take one of them every so often. But she gestures over there. But yeah, you can go over there and get yourself to your heart's content.
At the mention of ale, Raynor is going to turn, and he's going to like put his he's going to like grab Bowen's head and like push him, like little kid stuff. Like when you're redirecting him, he's gonna like grab his head and push him and like run off. Idiot! Like push him and start running that way. Like stumble through the doorway to get to where the cupboard was at first.
This is a very large child you're trying to push.
Yeah.
You're just like,
yeah. It's more just to boost me than anything. You're just the push-off point that is funnier.
And you can even see where she took the small strawberry cake and did her best to cut it in 4s so that everyone could have a slice.
Bowen will let Raynor like push off him to get to the cupboard, but then as Bowen gets to the cupboard, he's gonna like hip check him a little bit out of the way. Just,
I feel like whenever they do this, there's like a cup or something that falls, and Bagomir just barely catches it.
You know what? Yeah, you're jostling around way too much. Bowen, give me a strength check. Raynor, give me a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Oh, my goodness. Ooh.
14.
That's a string of sounds we don't want to hear.
14, just straight strength.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, okay, yeah. When he hip checks you, you go right into a cupboard.
Yeah.
And Bagomir, I'll say that in the moment you do see is a like a pitcher, a
Oh
glass
no.
pitcher at the top starts wobbling. Woo, 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 woo. I'll give you a reaction here.
Taking it. Are we looking at a dex saving throw?
Um, I don't think it's sleight of hand. Yeah, yeah, that would be acrobatics actually.
Oh.
I'll say
Yeah.
to try to catch this thing before it falls
Okay.
and hits the ground.
Right.
Before these two ruffians.
That's what
13.
low brace girdle hates. Good enough.
Okay.
Basically, no. I'll tell you what happens with a 13. It falls, and you're like it's almost in slow motion. You're like, no, and you go and grab it, but it kind of Gwen Stacy's, and it
Oh no!
and it
Oh,
hits the ground anyway. It cracks a little. It does not break completely. Yes, I just
This man
used
just
that.
said Gwen Stacy's.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
it-
I'm still shook.
wow.
Rinyor's gonna like slap Bowen up the backside of the head while we're standing there. We're like, dude. I can see over you anyways. It doesn't even matter.
Immediately,
Willow.
Bowen's like,
the picture itself, it just basically it wasn't like a family heirloom. It was a Yule gift given to you by your aunt. How Okay. Your aunt gave it to you for Yule. It was covered with a layer of dust, and you're 100% sure it probably was just sitting in her attic, and she was like, "Here, this will be a fine Yule gift."
Right. Hey, oh, and thank you for saving it. And she just like takes it.
It's
And
got like a
plates.
hairline fracture crack up
Yeah.
one side.
And she just puts it like on the floor somewhere along the wall. Like,
No.
maybe it can hold an umbrella at some point.
Boys, behave.
"Look what you did!"
Tell him that.
Bowen going to take a seat at the table. "Look what you did!"
Bagomir just grabs both of them by the scruff of the neck, like Severus Snape in what was it, Order of the Phoenix? Or no, it was Goblet of Fire, wasn't it?
Think so.
I think so.
The one where he like grabs their heads and he's like, "Brother."
Yes.
Pulls the sleeves up.
You'll also notice looking at like the dishware and whatnot. Like in front of Willow, they look perfectly fine and sizable. Like she's gathered her food in the bowl and everything. Everything looks fine. But for Renoir and for Bagomir, it's gonna look kind of small.
I have two things. The first thing is looking at everything. Bagomir is gonna say, "Now, Miss Willow, I know you said it's not much, but I've sat in the halls of kings. This is a fair mite bit."
Who? Ah, you've never been to a Hobbit party.
Then above the
day.
table, one day,
day.
above the table, and I'm gonna be mean to Willow here.
Don't you
Oh,
dare.
no.
What kind of madams do we see around?
I'm sorry, did you say madams?
I said madams.
I'm gonna need some clarification.
I know what a madam is, but for everyone else.
So a madam is the Hobbit dialect word for trinkets or useless objects that just kind of collect about.
Ah, yes. So one of them that you see, well, you already tried to catch it. Is the picture that was up there. most of these, you can tell that they were trying to relate something to being in the home. So there's a cookie jar, but it's in the shape of like a house. Um, and there are random dried herbs, dried flowers about. There is what looks like rocks. Well, they're rocks and they're lining up along the windowsill. There are horseshoes all over the place. All over the place. And they are either used for items, you would have noticed some on the hooks on the wall, or just as decoration. There's a picture that was actually painted of Willow and Will sitting very nicely in the kitchen. Uh Man, I mean, like in my head, the place is cluttered because I can imagine just all sorts of things, as well as like more paper and books and more kitchen utensils than what one person would even use in their lifetime. Just all the measuring cups, all the spoons, and lots of plates and cups and everything else. Um, so to quantify, there is quite a lot there, but those are some things that stand out. Oh, and mason jars. Can't forget the mason jars.
Willow cans. I knew she cans. I knew it.
I feel like it's a prerequisite as a hobbit that you're into canning.
Yeah, you got to preserve your food, man. Those winters are harsh.
You know, when you have to have square 7 meals a day.
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of skipped dinner, so that's why supper was very important, Willow.
hmm But yeah, those are the mathums that you see.
I like to imagine Bagomir's paying so much attention to the house. Bowen and Renoir are just like loading plates.
Yes.
Oh yeah, shoveling
Like,
it on, man.
Like he's just
That
like,
is
oh, this is a lot of
absolutely what's
Hobbit
happening.
stuff, and they're just like, give me
Yeah.
one of those turkey legs.
Yeah.
Give me some of that pie.
Man, I want 2 rolls. Dude, back off.
I know. No fighting. No fighting. This is the kitchen. It's a place
Yeah.
of peace.
Renor is. I'll ask you this, just for your character's backstory. Is this the first time that your character has experienced Hobbit cooking?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's definitely been around enough. He's been to the Shire. We've been around. We've been everywhere. We've done a lot of things. But with
Then-
all that said, this is a damn fine meal.
Yeah. Then this kind of stacks up very well against
Oh yeah.
what you've had in the past.
Mm-hmm.
This is certainly not like a banquet style, but like this is good eating. This
Oh,
is,
yeah.
This is 100% Bowen's first like Hobbit dinner.
Okay.
But he's had it like talked up since he was a kid.
Sure.
So he's just like, oh yeah, here we go. Today's the day.
Today is the day.
I'm imagining we're all sitting down eating, and it's just Bowen and Renior just like shoveling food in their faces. I'm talking like mashed taters dripping out the face, and like Renior just looks over at Bowen like, "Hey man, I think you've been here before. All right, keep it classy. What are we doing here?" And then turn to Willow and be like, "It's a fantastic meal, incredible, and still just absolutely going ham." Like,
Oh, I love it. That's amazing.
Ragamir's just looking at the amount of food that Renior is shoveling into his face, and then he looks at the amount of food that Bowen is consuming. Like, Bowen, it makes sense. Bowen's stout, but like, where does Renior put it?
no,
No,
that's
like,
the paradox.
Bowen is like picking a turkey leg clean. And he's like, I'm surprised elves have as good an appetite as you do, as he's just into the second leg. Very delicious, Willow. Thank you.
I think, of course, it's been a while since I've had company.
Not the first
She's-
hobbit to say that to my family.
A wonderful meal is had by all, including the strawberry cake, which was cut into quarters so everyone could enjoy. And over the table, has anybody here had Amish cooking?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh,
that
yes.
that is on par with this strawberry cake. That is the level that you're hitting here. This is 100% natural ingredients. You know,
Yes.
the strawberries were picked from their property. Like
Oh,
this
yeah.
is
This is
mm,
that's high praise is what that is.
yes, yes. And on top of what Willow's done already, it's a perfect end to the meal. And you all do feel the benefits of, it's been a long day. Um, not just to mention, maybe this is the introvert from the lore master speaking, but going to a party and then there being a goblin attack in the middle of it. And after that, witnessing a person that you've recently just met here give you some information and then die in front of you.
The NPC
It's,
special.
yeah. The poor DNPC didn't make it past episode 2. Um, it's been a long day, and now in the wee hour, you are you guys are starting to feel weariness and downright exhaustion.
Yep.
And it's all starting to hit you right at the same time. You have nothing but and it's been kind of quiet, I would say, for this. Bagomir and Renor maybe picked up the lute and lyre again and have been kind of quietly, not even playing, not even a concerted effort to play a song, just to kind of just have music playing in the background and just a relaxing evening after everything that's transpired. And you see the crackling of the fire giving off a kind of a warm orange gaze to the room. And the later it gets, the fire kind of dies down. And Willow, I'll say, would you give me just a perception check?
Or
While they are playing, Bowen will be cleaning up the mess, very similar to the dwarves visiting Bilbo. Or
Yeah.
yes, Bowen did destroy half the table, but he is just carrying all the plates to the kitchen, and he is
Acrobatics, Bowen, please.
Oh yeah.
15 for the perception.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good roll. That's 16.
Okay, so Bowen, you do have the moment of the stack of plates kind of snaking just a little, but you correct it. You bring the plates to the cupboard where they were and start returning them to their home. And
I feel
as
like
you're
in
doing, go ahead, Bagman.
I was gonna say I feel like in that moment the song that Renior and Bagomir are playing is just a low key version of That's What Bilbo Baggins Hates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
like
Bowen's
yeah.
definitely
I love it.
humming it. He doesn't know the words, but he definitely knows the song, and he's just.
That's what Bilbo Yeah, I like that. And Willow, what you notice is that the fire kind of it's really late now and the fire starts to die. But before it does, you notice that the embers in the logs that are placed there, instead of that reddish orange glow that should be there, you notice the subtle hue change to a blue. And the blue kind of like a not like a black light, but it kind of hits like a blue mood lighting to the room. Very low, not harsh to the eye. And it just, there's nothing happens. There's no voice. There's no anything. It's just a subtle sign. Like you almost feel like for the night that you're protected.
Okay.
And it's
Um,
and it's an enduring, subtle blue glow from the fireplace.
she's going to acknowledge it, have a feeling of safety, and she's going to start directing where everyone can sleep if they so choose. Um, because as you can see, her rocking chair, that is a place where she more than likely just falls asleep in the middle of the night anyway. But there's at least two rooms that she directs them to, and you can use this one if you like. Um, I have blankets, and pillows, and this one as well. And you can tell that one of them is clearly her room, but it's like it has the feeling of she goes in to get what she needs and then just leaves it again. And she mostly spends all of her time in the living room. Whereas the other room, you can tell that it was lived in at some point, but has not been touched in a while. Um, but she still offers it as a place to sleep as she starts making her, but again, her usual spot in her rocking chair so she could go to sleep.
As everybody kind of starts, moving around, doing their thing, Renior is going to walk over and pick up the pitcher uh, and set it with his effects. Wherever his bow and sword and boots and everything ends up at the end of the night, he's going to set it with his stuff.
Okay.
As Bowen is finishing cleaning the mess up, he will take off the boar gauntlets and his boots, place them next to the couch, and he'll just he goes to lay down and he actually fits on it. unlike any Unlike anyone else that tries to lie on a couch, he's like, "Oh, this is the perfect size."
Yeah.
Bagomir will go to the bedroom that he's been loosely assigned, and before he retires, first he's still not entirely sure about Willow since she's stealing stuff from pretty much everyone. She he takes a pretty good stock of his belongings just to make sure that nothing goes missing in the middle of the night. But he also, for the first time, fully removes Horseman's Might from its sheath, um, and just kind of like looks at it and gives it a few careful just slices through the air to test the weight of it and figure out why. Like he gets the why, but the why him, the why was it Bagomir and not some other Rohirrim that happened to be riding through that would get this blade that seems to have so much history behind it. And he'll just go to sleep on that note.
Okay. So, the four of you fall slowly to sleep. The first day together, quite an exhausting one, and one that offered more questions than it did answers. But a good night of sleep is had by all. And as the sun comes up the next morning, the warmth kind of hits all of your faces, and you hear a rooster call in the background. sun has risen, and a new day has dawned in Bree. And just as a quick little reminder to all my players, you guys did level up to level 2.
Yeah.
So, just as a reminder, I hope everybody did their their upgrading and their leveling up and choosing of abilities if you had that option. So what I will say is, first thing in the morning, there is knocks at the door, Willow.
Question.
Heavy-handed.
Has there been enough time to prepare some tea?
I'll say yes. I'll say that you had time this morning, that you were kind of, at this point, you were already up and you were already making tea, yes.
Okay. So as she's in the kitchen and she hears it, she's gonna go and of course look through the window. And
You see one dwarf in plate armor standing outside of your home. Black, long, kind of disheveled black hair and a black beard. Mustache is kind of unkept, but the beard itself is kind of comes down into like a twisted braid.
Bowen, not exactly being fully awake, kind of like rolling / falls off the couch, but hearing the thud, he goes, "She didn't steal it." Poof. Ah, I'm awake. Ugh.
and she's gonna gingerly open the door. Hi, good morning. Can I help you?
Doolin, at your service. You see is like a weird bow.
So it begins.
So it begins. Only 11 more.
So, it's Bowen. And she's trying to call out to Bowen.
Do you just see his head pop up over the couch as he is putting the gauntlets back on? Yeah?
You see one of your cousins, Bowen. It is
Cousin!
Doolin,
He opens the door.
son of Dunrear.
He
And then
goes.
closes it.
He doesn't go around. He steps over the couch, like onto the cushion, over the back, and then gives him the very hearty handshake.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. It's
Solid.
He meets you there.
Yeah.
Same energy. Cousin, how are you?
Cousin,
I do
good
want to
morning.
note Willow closed the door right after.
Before
kitchen.
you do, Willow, will you please give me a perception check?
Oh no. And so it begins.
We have 16.
16. Good enough to see that there is a subtle blue rune carved into the door.
Where'd that come from? Oh, wait.
I know this play.
Doolin looks over to you. Master Hobbit, the blue wizard said to meet here.
So is it just you?
No, my other cousins should be along in a bit.
Okay.
Dagamir steps out of the bedroom. He's like, bloody hell, the last time this happened, there was a damn dragon.
I'll be preparing tea. And she already had 4 cups. She has now added a 5th.
To that, Doolin answers you, Bagamir. He goes, "Nonsense. There hasn't been a dragon in these parts for over 1,000 years."
Bowen just like, oh.
Roughly, as Doolin enters and kind of sits next to Bowen, graciously accepting your hospitality, Willow. Roughly about 5 to 7 minutes later, there's another knock at the door.
Goes. Answers.
This time it's 2 dwarves. one almost like Doolin with the black hair. It's a little salt and peppered.
Mm-hmm.
So this one looks a little older than Doolin, but also an equally elaborately braided beard, piercing blue eyes on this one. Very similar stature to Bowen as far as size. Big, even for a dwarf, fairly big. And this one says, "I, Fenrir, at your service. And this is my brother, Dwarin." And Dwarin, also a little shorter than his brother, kind of just bows awkwardly as if it's not quite his custom, but basically he's following what his brother does.
Were you also sent by the Blue Wizard?
And Fenrir speaks up. "I'm amiss. We were told the Blue Wizard told us to meet Bowen here."
At that, once again, Bowen, cousin, and this time, for Fenrir, he gives him a very hearty chest bump.
Yeah, and Fenrir, I, we ended up having to sleep at the floor of the inn. It was bloody awful.
So Willow's gonna
Bag-
close the door, go back in the kitchen, and add 2 more cups.
Bagomir kind of looks over at Renyor. He's like, "Why is it the dwarves always travel in? What's the word? Is it boulders? Well, what's the word for a group of dwarves?
A rock.
Cornucopia, a pod. I don't know. A pod of dwarves.
A murder.
Yeah.
A business.
A band.
It's a business of dwarves.
A business of dwarves. I
Business
like
of
this
dwar-
one.
Dwarven
I hate
business.
this. I hate it here.
Call back to Dice Hard. Love it.
I
Yeah,
love it.
no, a bit. Oh, thank goodness you spelled that. I'm.
Yes.
I was
yeah,
way
for anybody
off.
playing the home game, Doolin.
I spelled Fenrir right. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of myself.
Yeah, Doolin, Dulin, Fenrir, Fenririr, and then Dwarin, Dwarin.
I was way off with that one. Alrighty, cool.
As I said, making up Lord of the Rings names is fun.
Right.
And also, Willow seeing that the cups that she just put out is not going to, like, she has not made enough tea, so she's going to make another pot of tea. So that, like, okay, let's see, that's 7, 8. Okay, I need to put another pot. All right, we should be fine.
Dwarin actually, he goes, "Aye, but we didn't come unprepared." And you see as he pulls out a sack. And in this sack, he opens up and you just smell the wafting of freshly made biscuits. Just
That-
and a heavenly aroma for those of us who are biscuit fiends. And you see
Worth
they're-
after my own heart.
They're golden brown, perfect, and a sack of them. And he goes, "Aye, if anyone has butter or honey," and he basically like sets out like a plate of them of like 20.
Hey, let me see here. Have a bit of butter and some honey.
That's
Willow, do you mind if I have a pipe?
Of course. And she's actually gonna run over to a jar that's just big enough to hold a nice little like selection. Here you go. Take your pick.
Oh, just pulls out some pipe weed and lights up.
excellent job on breakfast, cousin. And with Dwarin, he'll hit him with the predator handshake.
Nice.
And,
Dwarin kind of
even
does-
Renoir hears like the clasp of the.
By the way, Bowen, you are very similar to Dutch and Dylan.
Yeah.
You're a little stronger.
Yeah.
But Dwarin's he is strong, but he's not as big as you, and he's not as
He's
stout.
the little brother, but he's
Yeah.
not little.
He's not little, but compared to you for a
Yeah.
dwarf. Yeah.
It's good.
Also, Doolin goes, I didn't come unprepared either, and he pulls out a jar, and it's jam.
Yes.
Some of the locals were very kind to us for pitching in yesterday with the goblins. To be honest, I'd kill goblins for free, but
Right. How many'd you get? I only got one. I feel bad.
Doolin kind of looks down. He goes, "A wounded one." Fenrir's kind of standing there a little
Chest
taller,
out. Chest out.
chest out a little bit. He goes,
Yeah.
"I got two." And Doolin, you see as his face turns red, he goes, "One of them I wounded."
I got one, and then I nicked a warg with an arrow.
Ragomir just
got him-
blows out 3 smoke rings.
Got him right on the hind leg.
Yeah, Dwarin actually kind of he just kind of as he's like chomping on a biscuit, he just puts a finger out. He got one. One less goblin to worry about.
Yeah. Be honest with you, cousins. A lot happened last night, and I kind of forgot to go find you after the fight. There was...
I'll give you the short version of the conversation that they and the information they relay to you. Basically, they got involved with the fight, but like goblins had attacked actually down by the river where the boat jousting was.
Right.
And they basically say very similar. There was like a band of them that attacked. They repelled them. Although your story of the bigger goblin riding the warg, they did not see one like that. They just saw the smaller stealthier ones.
Gotcha.
But they also, I will say this just for information, they give you the same descriptions of the insignia used on the bucklers and the armor of that golden crown.
Bowen very quickly will just explain what happened the night before, the wizard arriving, the conversation with the ranger, and then basically crashing at Willow's after.
They also regale a story of one of the men that took up arms to defend Bree, and it was a Barding. He was from Dale. He lost his life in defending the city as well. And but that is also where LOTR kind of was helping to rally everyone who was here. They said that at the beginning of the attack they didn't see LOTR. They didn't see him until after it was over. But basically LOTR was afterwards was kind of marshaling your friends and basically told your cousins where you were, what was going on, etc.
Excellent. Yeah, after giving them we'll call it the debrief, Bowen will just take a seat at the table and kind of explain to them what the plan was, at least for the 4 of us, and what the plan was for the day. Telling them that we were gonna ride out possibly west, but we hadn't decided.
Doolin, for the sake of having a leader amongst the 3, you want us to go with your cousin?
I'm never gonna say. Actually, that's a lie. I am gonna politely say no. I think Fen and Dwarin should stay here, help the city as best they can in case goblins come back for another round. Doolin, I think you should head home as quick as possible and let them know what happened.
Aye. And you can see his Doolin's eyes kind of cut amongst the party, almost like he's doing a quick calculation. Dwarin's a faster rider. What say you, cousin? You want to head back? And Dwarin kind of like nods. Not, you can see a little timidness from Dwarin, but also kind of like he knows how to take orders too. And he goes, I can do it. Send word to the king.
Definitely. Let the king know what happened, that the goblins are causing trouble here.
By the way, Bowen, over the table, I'm assuming you know this, but just to reinforce the information, you are aware that Dane is not king. Dane is dead at this point. It is, in fact, my apologies. So many dwarven names are going through my head right now. And I know this on a normal day.
I think you sent it to me before.
I think I did. It is Thorin the Second, I think, is the king right now.
Okay.
Let me double check that so we don't misspeak. But the whole point is that literally you were there when Dane was killed.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You were at the battle where Dane Ironfoot was killed.
Yes.
I apologize. Tolkien.
Tolkien history. Dwarven trees.
Right? After.
But no,
Thorin the Third Stonehelm.
The third. You were close. Doran.
And that was Dane's son, by the way, for verification.
Yeah. Head back. Let the council know to tell King Thorin what happened and that there may be more trouble. Finn, Doolin, both of you, I mean, you're both tough. You both took down goblins. Help this town. Help this city. In case anything goes wrong.
Doolin and Fenrir kind of nod and he goes, aye, we can do that. Fenrir kind of like, I dare him to come back.
That's my cousin. The four of us, we're gonna go. We're gonna listen to this wizard, and we're gonna go investigate what is going on and get to the bottom of this. So,
you see his. Give me a perception check, Bowen. And matter of fact, I'm gonna. The party, you can give me a perception check.
Oh, yeah. That's a good roll right there. That's 10, 12, 17.
Yeah.
10.
30-20.
Bowen's good with perception.
22.
Okay, so everybody but Bagomir picks up on this. You see a slight bit of concern and suspicion from Doolin as he says this. And Doolin kind of leans in close to you, Bowen, and whispers, but it's loud enough for the rest of you to hear. You trust this wizard, cousin?
I mean, I've seen him. I've seen him restore this hobbit's home. He seems to have information that we didn't. He's not some conjurer of cheap tricks.
Aye, but our people have run afoul to wizards before. It's gotten one of our kings killed. Wizards are usually bad omens, cousin.
I mean, you know me. I'm cautious, but I'm not scared.
I'd not be scared, but be careful.
Of course.
You don't truly know what this wizard's about, do you?
He seems to have the city's best interests at heart. Seems that way.
You see, as Fenrir kind of cuts his eyes at Doolin, and he goes, "I still find it interesting that he wasn't around when the attack happened."
Well, well, I'll be cautious. I promise.
Hey,
And of course, Doran, when you get back home, tell Mother I'm safe. Because else, we're all in danger.
in unison, all three. Aye.
Aye.
That's it. They Dwarin bids farewell and goes to find his mount and heads back to the Lonely Mountain. And Doolin and Fenrir have agreed to stay in Bree for the time being. You do note with the conversation, you wonder in what capacity they're going to do that. Because clearly there's some suspicion on their part towards Alatar.
Of course. As they leave, Bowen will, of course, give them all the same greeting and handshake that he gave them when they arrived. And he'll kind of turn to the party. My cousins aren't wrong. Wizards have gotten us in trouble before, and I want to trust Alatar, sorry. But I have to be cautious. Doesn't mean I'm not going with you guys. I don't want to get to the bottom of this, but I'm not going because he told us to. I'm going because I want to know what started these troubles, and I'm going to put an end to them. Any objections?
No, none for me. I think we're all on the same boat here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Now, before we head out, Willow, do you know where I can find a good courier?
Do you repeat that?
Do you know where I can find a good courier? I want to get a message back to Rohan.
Hi. Over in Bree, it's probably one of the most respectful looking buildings.
Does that hold true?
Compared to half the town that's burnt, yeah. Yes. And I'm gonna just over the table. I swear you said I'm looking for a new career. And I was
Wrong
like, well,
campaign.
that's not a bad choice.
Me.
It's kind of like, oh, what's this? Goblins and wizards?
Let's go.
Time to hit that old dusty trail.
Sounds like a whole lot of not my problem.
Gonna take my horse down the Old Town Road.
Yep.
Does Bagomir have time to go to the courier service before Alatar is expected to arrive? Because he didn't really. He wasn't a very polite guest. He didn't tell us when he'd be showing up.
Yeah,
He's never late.
with your history,
They were late.
yeah, with your history of wizards, you know they're mercurial. So, Well, not your history personally. What I mean is your knowledge of the history of.
Knowledge. Yeah.
You
I
know
I
their
I I admit what you stood.
yes.
Um.
You know their reputation for being mercurial and going and coming as they please and not really explaining much, but in riddles. Um. Yes, you have time and easy to get a message. What would you like to send back to Rohan?
I am gonna DM you that.
Okay, fair enough, and it's easy to do.
Um,
And do I have to pay for that? Is that?
It'll cost you a silver.
Oh, ooh, I'll give him 2 silver to make sure it gets there fast.
You notice as the courier kind of like nods, pockets it, and kind of like, oh, kind of like an acknowledgement of, oh, I might actually try a little harder on this one. You know, I've been given incentive to.
Okay.
Jay, is our audio down? Did you see that?
I'm checking it right now. Hold on.
Word.
But as everyone is moving around, getting ready, Willow is actually going to be gathering up some items. She has the herbalist kit, healer's kit. She's getting her bow and some more arrows. Get out of my bowl, thank you.
I'm not seeing anything on Streamlab. I'm just seeing a low bit rate on Twitch. Audio.
And of course, a nice cloak and everything. She even puts on a new, kind of like this apron that she was wearing over her dress. She puts a new one on. And as she's packing up and everything, she's going to look up at when you walk into the door, very similar over the fireplace where there's a picture of Bilbo's parents. There are photos of her parents, or what you might assume are her parents. So she looks up and she goes, "Ma, Pa, I'm going to have to leave the house for a while. I made sure nothing would go rotten, but I cannot promise that dust will, of course, collect and everything. I'll be careful and I'll make sure I come back. Um, be here when I come back, please." And she's also she looks over where the lyre has sat. So she's going to grab it as well as shuffling for like some papers and packs up a couple of books, the lyre, everything that she thinks she's going to need.
Rainier doesn't have much really. He's gonna, re-equip all of his things and just redress for the day. He'll put the pitcher in whatever bag he may have for carrying purposes, and then he'll, make towards the door, and as the group is doing their thing, and he'll also stop by a picture of Valerie's parents and be like, "Ma, Pa, I'm also leaving Valerie's house." Willow's house.
Wrong game. Wrong
Yeah,
game.
cross the streams for a
Like,
second.
what?
Yep. Sorry. I'm also leaving Willow's house, and I cannot speak for the condition of it when I can't speak for the condition now. Can't speak when I get back, but just wanted to say bye to somebody at least. So I'll take it easy. And
Yeah.
Bowen will put his jacket back on, put his helmet, and grab his axe. And he will take a step outside. He goes, "I'm gonna need a mount, aren't I? My ride left."
Agamir's just on Storm Shadow. Like,
You see this white maned and just white coated warhorse.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I like your style. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run to a stable and see if I can find a ride appropriate of my standing.
Well, you can go along with me. I'm going to go and get Will.
Sounds like a plan.
I too will have to follow along in that regard.
Well, Willow, you do have the means to put up a basic cart to the back for Will to pull.
Mm-hmm.
Renor, we can get you a mount if you want one, or you can ride in the cart. It's up to you on how you want to travel.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what the price on a rented horse is these days.
I just had it up pre-stream, and luckily I still have it. For a pony, it's 12 silver. For a draft horse, it was 50 silver.
Okay.
So that's
Remind me just real quick, are we using the rule of 10 for conversion ratios?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
1 gold equals 10 silver, 1 silver equals 10 copper.
yeah.
Renior would be amiss not to have his own ride out there, lest he needed it. So he'll rent himself a pony. But I
Okay.
assume we can do that when we get to the stables. I don't want to jump ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so Willow, you start hitching up Will to your cart, and at the same time, Bowen and Renor, you guys are going to the stables.
Yes.
One moment.
His I imagine that Bagomir may run into them at the stables, and with his knowledge of horse lore, he may try to like help if someone's looking for a horse, help them pick out a decent horse.
Yeah. Sorry, I had this marked.
So
Because you ran into the guy that ran the stables in Bree once before. I think I lost my bookmark on it, which I apologize.
Really quick while you're doing that, does anyone remember the date? In-game date. Sorry.
negative. Yeah, so above board, apologies. We're having issues with the Twitch audio. I'm not seeing anything on my side, and I'm sorry. The only thing I'm seeing is a lowered bit rate for Twitch. But we're still live on Facebook and YouTube. If you are having any audio problems on Facebook and YouTube, please let us know. But we appreciate everyone being patient with us as we try to get our stream together.
Bernie was the name. Good lord. It appeared to be I'm not even sure if you would know who that was, Bagomir. John Fernie's son, who now runs the stables in Bree in his father's place.
Yeah, Bagomir wouldn't know that one.
Yeah. He did help the Fellowship leave Bree. But Fernie does help Bowen and Renor in this case, and help you guys find some mounts.
Yes.
So, you see is this fairly young man who has taken over the stables in his father's places, especially as far as the hard work of it is concerned. Father's
right in the middle of his spiel.
always in the middle of when I'm talking.
Right.
Just handling the more laborious tasks. So he regards both of you. Master Dwarf, what are you looking for?
So for my sake as the player, are the stables like open? Can you see basically all the horses that are available, or is it like a enclosed building that you got to actually like walk in and find the stall you're looking for?
The stable itself is open today. The sun is back out this
Got it.
morning, so it's a little bit of a layer of mud on the ground, but the you got a nice bright morning, and
Nice.
the stables have been opened, and they are already hard at work of cleaning some of it out, and you see as many of the
Neat.
horses are out, and Renor, you also get a good look of some of the horses that they have here. Um, before you, before I'll say this, before you go into your spiel though, um, both of you see as a hobbit herding a pig back to the stables comes up, and it is the same hobbit who was the announcer for all of the festivities games the previous day. And you see as he's kind of got like a like a wooden walking stick, and he's just kind of herding this pig, fairly big size, especially compared to a hobbit. Um, on par with like the breeding of like Hampshire boars for pig competitions. It's not to its full measure yet, but it is still a very large boar. Um, you see as he, come on, this way. See, hey, and you see as he kind of shoos it back into it, and you see the frustration just immediately fall over Fernie's face, and he goes, "It's not a mount, Edward." And he's like, "Maybe not for your people, but it is for some of mine."
How much,
Listen,
friend? How much for the boar?
huh?
How
Y-
much
y-
for the
and you
boar?
and you see as like the light returns to Fernie's eyes at the prospect of getting this off of his hands, and you see as the Hobbit kind of like straightens up, kind of he goes, "Well, now, hmm, I've raised him since he was a piglet." What did I quote you
So
pre-stream? Was it
Agamir,
Um,
5 gold?
yeah.
Agamir clocks this interaction going on, and he just kind of like sidles up to the Hobbit. It's like, "So, Master Hobbit, I can't help but notice a little competition got interrupted yesterday."
That is true. We did not finish the archery competition.
Now, I know there was a bit of a tussle. You may not have seen it, but do you remember the big, ugly goblin on the warg?
You see, is a little bit of a concerned look goes across his face. He goes, "Yes, I remember."
Aye. Now, you saw how far away it was? Aye.
Yes.
Now, what were you to say if I told you that neither me nor Master Elf could hit that? But my friend Bowen here, he struck it in the flank.
You see, is the Hobbit kind of quizzically looks over to you, Bo, and he goes, "That's quite a shot, Master Dwarf."
It was indeed.
Lest we not forget that you failed to hit the target during the stationary competition.
Now, I hit a moving target that was further away that you
And,
missed.
Aye.
and I'm
One
sure
that was
luck plays
further
a
away and
large
that you
factor in
missed.
such things.
And so I must simply ask, is that not a grand feat worthy of some prize?
Give me a persuasion.
I'm trying here for you,
Oh,
okay?
that's Bagomir
Yeah.
about to get me my triple crown because please. Or did
Hold on,
Cody's
mathing.
rolls
19?
arrive? Oh, okay.
19.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Okay. You see is the Hobbit kind of looking over, and he kind of a whimsical moment kind of passes over him as he kind of pats the boar on the kind of the top of the we'll call the hump, really on its back, and just kind of pats it, and he goes, "He's of good stock. He's strong and stubborn as a mule." And you just the pig doesn't even really. It's kind of just rooting around, but you swear that it oinks back at him in revolt of the comments. Just kind of like a
I love this creature.
snorts back.
I love this creature so much.
You see as he goes, "Aye, but raising pigs for competition is kind of the family business. I do have others. And you deserve something, not only for accomplishing the feat that you claim, but also coming to the defense of this fair town, this city." And I'll not have anybody say that Edward Bracegirdle is not a reasonable man. And he basically kind of like a rein that's on the pig, and he kind of hands it over to you.
I'll treat him like my own.
He eats
I
like
would like to.
Oh, go ahead,
I would
Bagman.
like to. Sorry, I would like to sleight of hand, 3 gold pieces into Edward's pocket.
Okay, yeah. Give me sleight of hand.
Fudge. I'm not that great at sleight of hand, but let's see. Okay, apparently I'm pretty okay at it. 11, 13, 16.
It beats a 7. Yeah, he didn't roll well there. Yeah, easily enough, you slip 3 pieces of gold pieces into his pocket without him knowing. Basically, his attention focused on Bowen at the time.
Bowen will, because I would say it's probably a little bit taller than Bowen, just by a smidge. Like a horse is taller than a human.
Well, how tall is Bowen?
4'11", I believe.
Yeah, it's not.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's not that tall.
He's tall for a dwarf. Yeah, he's 4'11".
Yeah, the boar's not that tall.
Okay.
That's a big boar.
Mainly because they don't get that big, but also this one is also it's not fully grown to its full measure.
All right, then he will approach it on its side, and he will give it a playful, almost like headlock, just like, ugh. Yep, we're gonna be good buddies.
Give me an animal handling check as the thing starts to kind of snort, and you swear it snarls a little bit, just a little aggressive.
That's rough. 6, 7, 10. 10 on that animal handling.
10. This time it easily kind of like wrenches away. And it kind of pulls away. It's still in your vicinity, but it's like walking in a circle around you guys, basically kind of like, yeah, nice try,
Oh yeah, he's gonna be fantastic.
Well, if you'd like to buy any more off of my hands, I have a farm not but a few miles away from here. And once again, he puts out a hand to you, Bowen, and he goes, "My name is Edward Bracegirdle."
Bowen, And he, firm grip handshake, just.
Willow, are you two related?
She's not there.
Oh, she's not. Darn.
Now
So,
she's getting Will hitched up to a cart.
so he'll ask him and said, "Do you know Willow?"
Yes, Willow Bracegirdle. She, in fact, is my second cousin on actually my father's side. If I remember correctly, her her mother and my father are first cousins, which makes us twice removed. I think. Isn't that how it works? Yes, twice removed, or is it once removed? Is it once removed? It's twice removed. Once removed. And you
Agamir's
see,
just
is he like
glazed over.
who kind of blue screens?
He has the hangover numbers going around him.
Yes. And then
Ah,
he
yes,
comes
lovely
back.
hobbits.
He comes back momentarily. But yes, I've known her for a good part of my life.
He just Bagomir makes a mental note never to ask a hobbit about extended family again. And oh yeah, she seems a lovely person. Rainier, were you looking for a horse?
Was looking to rent a pony. Yeah.
Uh, Fernie looks up to you and Renor and says, "I have several ponies. You can have your pick. I've got you can see half a dozen over there." And you see as Fernie points out, I mean, you basically can pick whatever one you want. There's like a white, like a dappled, spotted one. There's one that's for the most part it's white. It's got a little bit of like a charcoal gray near the hooves. Um, you have one that's actually more of like a tan, like a kind of like a true tan. That one, completely pristine coat on that one. It is uniformly tan all over.
With a nature check, would I get any insight on maybe I should go one way or the other, or
No, this is all aesthetics.
cool. I'll go charcoal at the heels,
Okay.
and that's 12 gold. You say? All right. Oh goodness, 12 silver.
Yes, 12. I will double check this. Yes, 12 silver.
I will pay the man.
And easily enough done. Um, and he also says, he goes, that one, he has a name, but he doesn't really answer to it. So if you want to rename it, it wouldn't be hard to do.
Okay. Well,
We named him Charlie, but he doesn't listen to anybody. So
Charles.
okay. Um, second here. Okay. Anybody else have anything that they need to do as far as prep work, or else we can start to make our way. You guys, you have some choices ahead of you.
Um,
Were we meeting up with Alatar? I thought that was we were going to speak with him before we left, or no?
Um, you have not heard from him.
Okay.
We did.
two things.
We did
Go
say
ahead.
Well, Bowen said reconvene in the morning.
That's what I had thought. I didn't know if we had set a place to reconvene at, or
No, I don't think we did set a place.
And I was just thinking, heading back to the prancing pony, see if he was still there.
doesn't sound like a terrible idea to me.
Same.
Okay, you make your way back to the inn of the Prancing Pony. It is a little busy. even for the early morning, um, some basically from what you gathered from Bowen's cousins, a lot of people just were like sleeping on the floor, and almost all of the rooms were occupied or taken. Um, you do not see Alatar there. I'll save you the roll on that. Alatar doesn't appear to be there. The one face that you do see that kind of catches your eye is the other ranger that was in the room when Farion passed away. You
That
do see
was
Illithan,
Illithan. Yeah.
and he's just sitting taking a meal for the morning, and he kind of nods at all of you, and kind of waves and kind of a gesture to come up if you wish.
Agamir, of course, just goes on over.
Willow approaches.
Same.
Hmm.
Okay, so all of you go and sit down. The ranger kind of immediately kind of stops eating, puts his food to the side, and he goes, friends, it is good to see you well this morning. Um, I will be leaving Bree shortly. I will take Farion's body back to. I'll take it back north, and we will give him the proper respects that he deserves. Um, I did speak with the wizard before he left last night. I have not seen him since, although he said that he would return.
The Alatar said he would return. That's
Yeah,
okay.
he nods and he goes, "Yes, the wizard said that he would return, but I have not seen him."
Did he say where he was going?
He kind of smiles. No, he did not. Wizards kind of they tend to come and go as they please, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ain't that just the way?
Do you think perhaps he's already heading there? And she's gesturing this question um to the party.
I mean, I would have thought he would have given us more insight before he left, but again, wizards work in mysterious ways.
Well, I'm going to stay hopeful that we run into him on the road. I'm not going to let my cousin be right. But do we have a plan? I know we spoke of heading west, but none of us agreed on a particular destination just yet.
Well, I know our path is going to take us close to the Barrow Downs. Now, when Master Frodo passed through, it was a mighty dangerous place. I think we might benefit from trying to find someone who's been there before. Maybe ask them what we may be able to expect.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
The ranger kind of
Master
shakes his
Illithan,
head. Yeah, yeah. The ranger kind of shakes his head. I've only traveled there but a few times. I would be a poor guide. Uh, However, it would depend on your route to the Barrow Downs. You could head straight there easily enough, but you would not be able to take the roads. You would brave the wilds to do so. Your other option is to follow the road a little further to the northwest. That will take you to. Let me look at the map.
Brandywine
Okay,
Bridge.
that would take you to Brandywine Bridge. You could then ferry and take a ferry and follow the river down into the old woods. You would then be braving the old woods. However, there is a protector there of sorts. You could seek help from him.
The Tom fellow that the wizard mentioned.
Yes,
I believe it was Tom
Something.
Obido.
Bombadil.
You see, the ranger kind of smiles for really the first time since you've met him, and he goes, "Yes, the old one there. Him and his wife. They hold protection, some sort of protection over that forest. And he is very wise. Might be able to point you in the right direction. May also be able to give you some insight on possibly what the goblins have been trying to do there."
I don't hate this plan.
I do not know in what regard you would hold my counsel, but I would not wait for the wizard. The wizards can... well, they scurry.
You're not the first we've heard that from. All right, so we'll head west towards Brandywine, and then take a ferry south to the Old Forest, and then seek out this Tom Bombadillo.
Sounds as sound a plan as any.
I like this plan.
That
I
is
would-
basically the choice over the table that you guys have.
Yeah.
You can use the roads and then follow the river into the old fort. It's kind of going around, but also if you head straight to the Barrow Downs, you're going a little blind and you're not following roads or, the safety of the roads.
Have we gotten any indication that the roads are being watched, that there's enemies on the roads, that there's been goblin raiding parties, anything?
Excellent questions to ask the ranger, yes.
So we have not
Nagamir
yet.
asked the ranger those questions.
Yeah. You got it. Illithin kind of thinks for a moment. He goes, "Normally I would say that the roads are trustworthy. Me and my kind, we try to patrol as much as possible, but it's just too much. There's too much Middle Earth and not enough of us. The goblins have grown bolder in the recent months. I've even heard rumors that they have reached as far as the Shire. I don't know if that holds any truth or not. I know that my brother-in-arms, Farion, said so.
I would certainly hope not.
The reports of these goblin raids are true, and they truly are looking for something. They appear to be leaving no stones unturned, and apparently that includes that of the dead. Interesting.
Sounds to me goblins if we do and goblins if we don't.
I'd like to minimize goblin contact, and I feel like
I would say this. If you take the roads, you at least have some direction to go by up to at least the Brandywine Bridge. The goblins could possibly attack the roads. If you go straight, you might not run into the goblins, but you are then at the mercy of the wilds and whatever's out there. There's plenty of dangers in Middle Earth that, aside from goblins.
The only reason Master
So
Frodo survived the Barrow Downs is because of Tom Bombadil. If we run into something there before we've met him, we may not make it out.
I can speak. Uh, goblins aren't the only dangers in this world, so maybe the roads are our safest bet, and
I figure neither
especially
goblins
with a
nor
guide.
nature, but goblins are a force we've faced down before.
Oh, I'm not against cracking a goblin skull or two.
Fighting nature seems harder than fighting goblins.
Around
Illithid
what
kind
time
of
of day is it?
right now.
Yeah.
Early morning, like 8.
Okay.
I would just say Illithid kind of nods in to what you said, Renor, and he goes, "Wisdom in those words."
I guess we.
You would travel much faster with the roads. Dangers that at least you are aware of. Or you would move slower through the wilds with little to no bearing.
The devil we know then.
Hey,
Agreed.
Farewell. Then your path is set.
Master Illithin, what road will you be taking?
What road will he be taking? I'll be taking the Great East Road.
Sorry, because I'm having map troubles right now. Can you tell me if that runs through Rohan?
No.
Okay.
It would head towards Rivendell.
Okay, I see towards Rivendell. Rohan South. Got it. Now my map cooperates with me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's taking the route that would take him towards Weathertop and towards Rivendell.
Travel safe. That's a storied road you're traveling on.
It is, but it's one I know well. As for you all, go with my goodwill. Good hunting. Hope you can help unravel the mystery of whatever's going on. Seems like we all thought the dark times were over. Kind of stands up. Farewell.
Best of luck to you.
Fairly well.
Without another,
Mm.
without another word, he leaves.
I say then, our business concluded in town. I say we hit the road.
Really quick
sounds-
above the table, sorry. Are we doing rations? Is that a thing? Or do we need to worry about food?
I'm gonna go as far as saying no. I will give you guys the journey rolls because very similar to the council mini game, there is a little set of special rules for traveling as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
before you guys head out, you all need to choose your role for the journey. You've got a guide, a hunter.
You cut out after Hunter. Just right at the perfect moment. All right, hold on.
Yeah, that is really bad.
So,
That's amazing. I didn't change anything and it came back.
Huh. But you said guide, hunter.
A guide, a hunter, a lookout, and a scout. And each one of you have your own different set of responsibilities. A guide is in charge of all decisions concerning your route, your rest, and your supplies. A hunter is in charge of finding food in the wild. Lookout in charge of keeping watch. And a scout in charge of setting up camp and opening new trails.
Okay. Well,
I
looking
feel
at,
Rainier is suited to either a guide or a scout.
looking at my sheet, I think Bowen is a good fit for lookout.
I like Willow could be a scout.
I also do have, I mean, I'm advantageous, proficient in hunting, so
What do
Proficiency
those
and perception.
correspond to skill wise?
Oh, that doesn't tell you that.
Oh, because that would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a
I would
plus.
say this. So like a guide, you would really want the travel ability.
Mhm.
I would say for say like the lookout perception would be like
I was thinking scout would be something like explore, because that's what I've got.
yes, your scout would be like a heavy explorer ability.
Okay.
And
I took proficiency in nearly every one of these fields because that's what Rainier does. So he can fill whatever role needs filling.
and you do have a hunting ability as well.
I
So
have
whoever
I'm proficient in hunting, exploration, and perception. So I will fill
I
I've
whatever
got
role needs be filled.
I
So
I've
Rainier.
got
have
perception, stealth, and travel.
I have perception, or I have proficiency in perception, and advantage if it involves orcs.
that would be you just the DM speaking, that would be useful for a lookout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bowen keeps an eye out. Willow, what's your travel bonus?
2.
Rainier, what's yours?
Travel, I've got 3,
I
but
also
on
have a 3 in travel.
explore I've got a 5. I'm proficient.
So you'll be the scout, I'll be
I
the
can scout.
guide, or actually, Willow, what's your explore?
Explorer's 2.
Ooh,
What's your hunting?
4.
there we go.
There it
There we
is.
go. Willow's a
Yep.
hunter. Okay, there we go. Rolls assigned.
Look at that. We figured it out.
Yes, yes. The Hobbit likes to go after the food.
Okay, so just because I'm keeping my own record too, I got lookout is Bowen. I've got the hunter is Willow. I've got the scout as Renor. And that means that Bagomir is the guide.
You guys are screwed. You let the bard lead you.
Well, I wasn't going to let the elf do it.
Okay, so excellent. We have our jobs now. So
We
To be
have
fair,
a
you-
heading.
you have y'all heading. To be fair, you have made your choices as far as your path is concerned.
Yes.
So, basically, our path, which would be a travel check, that's going to be to the guide Bagomir. So Bagomir, you will have basically pathfinding checks as we go. Shouldn't be too hard because you're going to stick to the roads. However, it should get a little more fun when it gets to the Brandywine Bridge. So, I'm really looking forward to this. This is the first time that we've ever ran this mechanic of the journey.
I'm
So,
laughing my head off because of how I did my intro with Bagomir with the map and how this is working out. And it's just too perfect.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah, with your Phoebus intro, you're just kind of like, you leave town a few decades and they change everything.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Um. So, also for who for the sake of the journey's sake here. All right. As far as I know, nobody in the party has a map either. So that's going to, like I said, you have your basic heading, your basic destination, and really the first trek to get to is the Brandywine Bridge. You are heading west, kind of the way the road goes. It's kind of veering northwest towards the Brandywine Bridge. So, Bagomir, would you please give me the very first pathfinding check?
Let's go.
So much better than the first council check. 17.
Excellent. Excellent. Succeed. So, you're making your way.
Making my way downtown.
I'm glad I went there too.
Okay. So far, from what you've found, the roads are not very cluttered with traffic. You seem to be one of the few people that are on the road to the northwest heading this direction, at least at this time in the morning. And the first few hours go, and it is very clear, sunny day. No event or problem. You're actually making very good time. And you don't take notice of much else other than just the early morning bird chirpings and just the sound of the outdoors as you guys travel and you take the first steps of your journey. So that is well done.
Let's go.
I think that we are good. If you would please, Bagomir, give me another travel check.
Oh my, this keeps jumping up. Slightly worse. 14.
14. Good to know. All right. Sorry, I'm reading a few things. Would the entire party give me perception checks?
Yes.
No.
It's looking like a 14.
13.
15.
Hold on, I'm still trying to math. 12.
13, 14, 15, and 12?
Straight flush.
Right? Okay. Very interesting.
Did we just win D&D?
Yes, you won. You
Yay.
won everything. All their bases belong to you. Okay. Actually, I got to do the math now. Okay. I need you guys give me a Constitution saving throw, all four of you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Oh my goodness.
Come on. Need that.
Don't
good-
worry, I'm gonna story
I
this out. I'm just
I
asking
would
for a few
like
rolls
to
here.
remind
log.
everyone that we do have our fellowship feature, which is we can use a fellowship point to roll twice on our constitution or on any saving throw and take the higher of the rolls. And you can do that after the roll, but before the result is read.
17.
15.
Ooh, oh my goodness, guys. I might need a
Might need
I'm gonna
the
use a
assist.
fellowship point. I'm gonna need a fellowship point on that.
Uh,
Because I have failed that roll. There was 2 1s and a 6.
15 for me.
I'm gonna use a fellowship point and re-roll real fast.
Okay.
Oh, that is so much better. 19. 2 6s and a 4 as opposed to 2 1s and a 6.
That is a
much
critical
better.
success.
Yeah.
That is much better.
Much
So,
better.
you save from your Constitution saving throw. So, here's what happens, guys. The Constitution saving throw was simply for fatigue, and just the rigorous activity of just traveling, even on the roads. But you guys did amazing because once again, it's not like you're going over rocky terrain or up mountains. You had a road, so you're good to go there. So you do, however, we're going to run afoul of a little problem here. You guys are going to have a mishap along the way, and all it is there's a fell tree from the night before the storm where lightning struck this tree, and it is now blocking the road. So you have to remove it before you may proceed.
I'm trying to think if Bagomir would know this play. Because I know this play, but I don't know if Bagomir would know this play. I think he might. He's gonna tell Bowen to be on extra lookout.
Bowen will hop down off of his boar. He will produce the very large axe off of his back. Be like, I'll go ahead and chop this sucker. We'll call it in half, make us a path. While he's doing so, he is actively like keeping an eye out, looking around, seeing if anything is, doesn't quite line up.
Give me a perception check.
Yes.
Only Bowen.
Does it involve goblins?
I
Does
was
he get
gonna say,
advantage?
does that advantage come into play? Because if it does,
It does
then-
not.
Okay. Well, then we know a little something. Just
So
a
it's just
little.
regular robbers.
Right. 7, 13, 18 perception check.
Nice.
18. So, they do not surprise you because you are an alert son of a gun.
Yeah.
However, from behind the stump, you see as a man with a crossbow pulls up, and you see this one is a human man, kind of dirt smudged face, kind of wild, unkept hair, kind of balding on the top, but like just like Doc Browned out.
Yep.
You see as another one from the ditch to the side pulls up with a bow and arrow pointed at Willow on the cart. Um, Bagomir, you note as another from behind, basically, once again, kind of from like a drainage ditch off to the side, and pops up, arrow drawn. And it is, in fact, a group of bandits. Uh, so, cue the dialogue from Oblivion where the Khajiit show up.
Your money or your coin.
Yep, your money or your life. This one actually speaking to you, Bo, and he goes, "All right, dwarf. Everything that's shiny or worth anything that's shiny, drop it now."
How close is this guy to me?
Roughly.
Roughly.
It would be close. 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. Bowen's gonna lift the axe up and point the edge at him. It's not gonna reach him just yet, you know. It's not to his neck, but it is in his direction. Does this count?
Oh, that counts. Just go ahead and drop it. This is the you see as he's starting to lose it. One of the others from the ditch, it's the toe. We talked about this before. It's the toe.
But Bowen will rudely interrupt the second one. Hey, he's got this. Let him finish. Go ahead, sir.
It's what he said. It's the toe.
Thank you.
It's the road toe. You did good. The one from the back.
Bagomir just maintaining eye contact with him.
Yeah, that's the one who's got a bow and arrow pointing
Yeah.
at you, Bagomir.
How far away is he from me?
20 feet.
Because I want to ask above table, but can Bowen roll an insight on the party to see how raring they are to to throw down with some bandits, or
Yeah,
we
I mean,
try to peacefully do this? I'd like to see what the party's kind of feeling.
Okay, I'll say that it is an insight roll
Yeah.
for you to kind of
Yeah.
look at everybody and
Just
be like,
mm?
you know, like,
Yeah, yeah. That's
"You want me to
exactly
kill
what.
this guy?"
Yeah.
Like,
Are we doing this, or are we just gonna try to talk the way out?
yeah.
That's a pretty good roll. 17.
Okay, so you get a good read of everybody. What is the party
What's
thinking?
the
What do you
read,
guys-
y'all?
So, Jay,
Yeah.
what do they want us to tell their families?
Right.
I mean, Rinyord is not seeing these guys as a threat. This is just, child's play out here. Clearly, three idiots decided in the chaos yesterday they might try and capitalize on some people making their way out of town, and they might need a firm slap on the wrist and a guide back to their manual labor job, but they're not. They're no more harmful than that. So
Okay. So we're
How did you manage to say that so insultingly?
That was amazing.
okay.
Oh wow.
So I'm picking up. Actually, Willow, you go ahead. What you feeling?
So she's looking at these literal highway robbers. And at first she doesn't know what to make of them until she looks at everyone else and like get a feel for what they're vibing or whatnot to see should she be concerned.
Like, is this bad? Is this the first time Willow's been held up? Like, Bowen like knows the speech. He's like, come on, I believe in you. The next part,
Yeah.
Okay.
So what does Bowen do?
Okay. I I got an idea. I want to see how the party's gonna react. Okay. He's gonna turn the axe because right now it's like this. It's sideways so that the sharp edge is directly at the gentleman speaking to him. He's gonna turn it ever so slightly so that both edges are pointing at the two gentlemen. Now we can either talk this out and you guys can move the tree, or we can move you. I'll let you think about it. And I would like to roll an intimidation check, please.
I was going to say, that definitely kind of sounds like intimidation to me, so go ahead.
Can I argue for help as Bagomir draws a jagged knife and is just subtly cleaning his thumbnails?
Okay. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Intimidation would be 13. I think I did the math right on that. Yeah, 13. Persuasion would have been higher, but halfway through the monologue, I was like, this is more intimidation.
You see it as the one that was acting as spokesperson, shall we say?
Yeah.
The one that has the crossbow pointed at you, Bowen. He goes, "Hey, you look a little stronger than the last group." And you see is the one that was criticizing him earlier. He goes, "Yeah, but that don't mean nothing." And he goes,
Bowen.
Okay. Joe, what you think? And now basically he's getting the consensus of his group on what they should do. And you hear as the one in the back, he goes, "I don't know. That one looks kind of strong. Maybe we could let this lot go." You two are cowards, you know that.
Bagomir is gonna say, "Hey, Bowen, do you think these guys' skulls are as easy to cut through as the goblins from yesterday?"
But Bowen quizzically, I could always try.
You see as the spokesperson, he goes, "You said I could be in charge today. I'm making the decision."
I love this guy.
And we outvote you. We're gonna let this group by.
As this kind of conversation is unfolding, I imagine Reynor was on his pony near the cart. Whatever, we've got Bagomir and Bowen are up front talking. Reynor is just going to step down from his horse and a jaunt is the word. Just real casual, just zero care in the world. He's going to stroll up to the tree that's laying across our path, and just like, no, that's man, how'd y'all get this thing all the way up? Was it just the three of y'all move this up there on the road? That looks good, man. And it definitely stops some carts here. You over there, and then you're spokesperson, right, man? And he'll point to the guy that's been doing spokesperson. He's like, all right, you get your boys on that side. We'll just get it and just pull it right off the road. No issue for all of us out here. Man, we can get it clear out here before the next group even comes through. Y'all don't got to worry about it. And I'm gonna just kind of start kind of moving over the log, just getting ready to.
Reynor, do me persuasion with advantage.
Is he tricking them into disarming their own trap? Oh my god, that's amazing.
For persuasion.
Yeah.
Please
15.
15.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's pretty good.
You see, as the spokesperson's like, he kind of lowers the crossbow. He's like, yeah, we could move it. Like, cutting down the tree was the easy part, really.
Yeah. No,
He sets the crossbow like against the stump now, and he kind of you see as the one from the back kind of lowers his bow and arrow, and he's like, "Yeah, just remember, don't lift with your back, lift with your legs." And he
Now
goes
that
up.
is good advice. And and I mean, I'm already set, man. I've been getting. I'm positioned. I'm on the other side of the log by this point. I've kind of like straddled it, and I've got a lay of the land. I'm like, I mean, Bowen, Magamir, I think you guys see. I mean, we could just pull this right off the road. It'd be no issue.
It
I mean,
Agamir's hoping.
Before that, before
Uh-huh.
Bowen helps, he's gonna. I want to attempt something.
okay.
I want Bowen to try to pick the crossbow up, be like, "Hey, can I move this out of the way, just in case?" Please tell me they rolled low as hell on that insight check.
Mate.
Huh?
That was an 8. I have not rolled well today.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I think you found the game or at least the dice mechanic that negates my good rolling
Yep.
as
Yep.
D6s, and I don't do it well. Okay, so basically the one who had the crossbow
Yeah.
literally is like, yeah, go ahead and move it. And like he's like focused on moving the log now.
Bowen will pick the crossbow up, take the bolt out of it. And Bagamy, are you still on your horse, or have you gotten down? You're muted, by the way. Man, we're at the end of
Bagamir's probably still on the horse.
he will hand you the crossbow and kind of give you like a
He subtly picks it up and
Bowen will put his axe on his back, and then he'll get into the position to push the tree out of the way.
It's easy enough to do, and with all of you working on it, it's not even going to be a strength check.
Yep.
You're good.
awesome.
It's just, okay, remember, lift with your legs. 1, 2.
And as I imagine, we
What comes after?
we we slide this tree out, and I mean, just real chipper attitude tree
Yeah,
out into the gutter.
Easily, team
Yeah.
effort, just
Yep.
moves it off
And
to the
I'm-
side.
Renyor is gonna walk back up and just, man, that was great work. Good job, gentlemen. And I'll extend handshakes to all of the would-be raiders.
Yeah.
And I'll be
yeah.
like, I mean, you tell me if I'm out of line here. I imagine 10 silver pieces a piece is more than fair for our help here.
you're trying to get them to
including,
pay us.
including the lady, of course.
He is shaking down.
For the labor. For the labor. No, I love this.
Yeah.
Because they're not smart enough to get that it's a threat.
Yeah.
They think that you want to basically for them to pay you for the labor.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's a persuasion check. It's not an advantage anymore,
my
but it's not the brightest group of slingers
my
here.
God.
So go ahead. It's a persuasion roll.
This is the greatest interaction I've ever seen.
It is not good. There's 2 1s in there, so that's a fail.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Burn a fellowship point.
I was gonna say, I mean, do we burn it up? Because I've
it's
already
been
used one
going
tonight.
well so far. I'm just
My-
saying.
I mean, you might as well. What are we at? This will put us at 3, or this will put us at 2?
I'll
I've
put you at
used one tonight.
3.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
Yeah, 3 because we have 5.
You had 5.
No,
Okay, so this will put us
we
at
had
3.
6.
You
we
had
started with
6.
That's
6.
right, because yes,
Because,
it went up.
So this
Or
will
our
leave us with
patron,
4.
correct?
It went
This will
up
put you to 4.
after the
Okay,
patron.
if it's gonna put us to 4, then I'll re-roll on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes! Oh, it's so much better, dude. 16, 17.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not even no.
Two
That's
5s and a 6 is much better than
Oh,
what I
yeah.
had.
Oh
his
yeah, well done.
I rolled for the aggressive one. He got a 12 on insight. So yeah, easy enough. And he goes, I mean, that's fair. I mean, and the one from the back, it's only right. They put in the work, and
Oh yeah.
so now the aggressive one basically is kind of like, all right, so 10 silver. You see, and it takes a few minutes,
Yeah, right. He's counting all the way up.
but
He's got to take his boots off.
Bowen, Bagomir, Willow, Renor, add 10 silver to each of
Yes.
you.
Oh, God, I love D&D.
What dystopian hellscape?
Welcome to Middle Earth.
Robbers pay you.
Oh gosh, it was too good, guys. It was too good.
And
Oh.
all
Are you sure? Are you sure we're not on South Earth now? I feel like we crossed over the railroad tracks at some point.
Wow.
again, I'll extend a handshake to each and every one of them. And I mean, you guys, you really knock out a job site. I mean, I'll have to keep y'all in mind if we ever have some more work here in Bree. But I mean, if that's everything, I'd say y'all go ahead and head back to town, kick
I
up the
mean,
prancing pony.
And,
You know?
did you see the one from the back is like giving unnecessary information now because he kind of likes you. He's kind of like, I mean, I work the river, so like I can totally handle any of these jobs. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. No, I believe you, man. And I believe that guy over there. He's got something to offer too. I know he's got hidden talents. We'll put him to work. We'll make something happen. But y'all boys,
see,
y'all
it's
stay out of trouble.
The one that was the spokesperson. He's like, yeah. You see, my dad said I wouldn't amount to nothing, and look what happened today.
Yeah, we moved a whole tree. Not only did y'all put the tree on there, we took the tree out as a unit, and that
It
and
continues,
the wheel keeps spinning, baby.
It
and
continues with this, and we will fade out, and that will be it for tonight. That'll be the session for tonight. We will pick back up next week on the road, heading towards Brandywine Bridge.
My God.
My gosh.
Awesome.
Was that a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow that I just added to my
It's a
inventory?
light-
I keep in that
we
thing.
also took the crossbow.
It's a light crossbow.
Oh,
Do we take shadow points for this?
bruh.
We put them on the path of
We
goodness.
stopped bandits.
You stopped him.
No one died.
We did a good thing.
You didn't kill him.
We peacefully diffused the situation
Yeah.
and stopped them from robbing other people.
Probably
Yeah.
boosted their confidence to go and do some more good in the world.
As far as I'm concerned, the group that passed through before us, all they did was pay us 40 silver for protection.
You're gonna be fighting Morgoth with those three at the end of the game. What are you saying? Like,
One of
Oh
those,
gosh.
the one in the back, Joe. He's gonna save us from a Balrog. Okay,
right?
I'm calling it now.
Yes.
But oh my goodness,
The one that was a nervous public speaker will be a mayor of a town.
Yes,
Mo,
Here
Larry,
for
and
this.
Curly over here.
here for this.
Seriously.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching tonight. It's been a pleasure. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We don't know what was going on with Twitch earlier in the night. It looks like just our bit rate wasn't working. Our audio was acting weird, but I'm not getting anything from Streamlabs, so we'll get to the bottom of this. But thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for supporting us as we have finally reached Twitch affiliate. Which means we're going to use that platform, your sponsorships, the ad revenue, to build this show and just make it even better for all of you. So we couldn't have done it without any of you. Thank you so much. Quick shout out. A few of us are going to be in Cleburne, Texas tomorrow and Sunday for the Cinco de Mayo festivals. So if you are in town, if you're here in the Texas area and you see us, please come up. Please tell us how much you enjoyed the stream. It means the world to us. But thank you all, and we will see you guys next Friday here for Prince of Shadows, Lord of the Rings.